Day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, day 27 of filming.
3 months of filming, 6 months of editing, 9 months of planning it, and it's going to be 12 months to put it all together. Watch me document my journey of creating my business of Swaino Skills. Excuse the car, I'm currently in pink. My mates thought it was funny when I was away to put pink in my car, and I'm not a boring bastard. I will go on to some behind the scenes footage in later stages of this series, but for today I'm just going to go through why I decided to create my business. But why, one may ask, and it's always kind of been a dream of mine to own an online platform of MMA. Maybe you've seen Liam Harrison. I kind of got inspired to do one myself, and I've always wanted to, I just never really had the time to do so. And then once I got injured, it turns out I had a lot of time to do something with, to find a new purpose, and I was kind of stuck of what to kind of do. And this is when I started planning on building Swaino Skills, this MMA training platform online, this app that's going to have 1,200 videos in. It's going to be a dictionary for MMA. But I had some problems when I came across in planning. Number one was money. How was I going to get the money to buy a camera, to buy a laptop, to buy a website, to buy an app, to put it all together? I didn't really have any money to put into it, so that was one problem. Another problem was time, but now I had so much time, that problem was taken away once I got injured. And the last problem that isn't a problem to some, but to myself it kind of felt like a problem, and that was followers. I was thinking, why am I going to create a brand when I've got 2,000 followers to my name? And this is when I was in contact with a millionaire at the time, and he gave me a little bit of advice saying, why don't you just start it now and let your followers grow? Because if you're always just going to be waiting until you get to a certain follower count, you're always going to be procrastinating and you're putting it further and further back. And he said, just let your followers grow as you build your business. So I took that advice, and the next day I started reaching out and trying to make some possibilities to get the camera, to get the laptop, and seeing what really options I could take in order to get this business started. And they were the 3 obstacles really of why I didn't start this business, or attempt to start this business, a little bit sooner. And they kind of all been, I'd say, I found solutions for all 3 of them now, so they were not an issue anymore. So there was nothing holding me back whatsoever, not at all. I sorted out the money situation, I sorted out the time because I got injured, and I got over the sense of you needing followers to create a business of a personal brand. So I decided to then take action, and this included planning at first, getting a full-on structure that I could give to an investor and prove what I'm going to make with the money they're going to give, which allowed me to get the camera and the laptop to, the light, get this light back on because I'm currently in the car, there we are, to get this business on the roll. Turn that off. And that's exactly what I did, and in my opinion, but the thing is, for a business to be successful you have to get sales, and in order to get sales someone else has to buy your product. And what is going to make someone buy my product over something else? And the main thing is you got to find that USP. That is what I thought, and the USP of my business is myself. I'm building a personal brand, so without me, it cannot be built. I've done side hustles in the past, I've wasted money in the past, and this is how I don't think it will ever be a waste, because I'm investing in me and my career. Once I'm back fighting, this is now going to be a little earner alongside as I'm getting through the ranks, and once I make it into the UFC, I get some big knockouts in the UFC, my business is then going to shine, because I, myself, is the USP of this business. If you don't know what USP is, unique selling point. You want to figure out what is your unique selling point for your business, or that is what I did. I made sure I got a USP for this business. And that is one thing that I do. I find I break techniques down and use them as concepts to teach, so then they can be used in all sort of scenarios and situations. And I'll be honest, with my business, on my sector, I don't think there's anything like it. No one has done a dictionary like me, or is going to, for MMA. I haven't really found much competition. The closest competition there will be is Liam Harrison, but that is a slightly different sport, which is Muay Thai. So honestly, when I was making this, it was my goal to make sure no one else could, I'd say, reach the scale of mine with the amount of videos and knowledge I'm going to provide for the price I'm going to put it at. And the last USP, it is MMA. It is not separate sports. I'm teaching everything for MMA. So when I go through back attacks, I'm going through back attacks for MMA, not back attacks for jiu-jitsu. So it is all around the sport. It's not separate disciplines. I'm putting it together as a whole. But if you're interested in checking out the journey of how I got investors, how I started my plan, how I've set up my camera. I didn't know anything about buying cameras. I didn't know anything about editing. I've taught myself on YouTube the whole thing, going through quotes for the app, for the website, and building it and putting it all together, which it will be out in a couple of months, but I've decided to document the journey a little bit because that is something that people don't often do. I didn't do it when I first started, but I got all the content so then I can make the videos out of it, just for the fact that I didn't quite know when it was going to come out. But now it is underway and it will be out very soon. This is my documentary of building my own business. So if you want to tune into that, make sure to subscribe. It's going to be a little series within the YouTube, and that's how we do things, because we're built different round here. I'll see you in the next one. Bish, bash, bosh, pow!